ain't got no key. I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo, pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on. Hey. 60 Bobcats. 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger. Go Street. 79 Broncos.
Willis going to look to throw first play. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. In motion, Hill. Now Willis on 1st and 10. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
18 Rebels. Buffalo 18.
1st and 10, Willis. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Texans had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Back to throw, Willis. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, It begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Happy Lions!
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
The play loss of yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Bronco lead! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Seibert's kick is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 2nd and 9, Wilson.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
$3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Wilson.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. The Chargers' passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Wilson. And it's complete to Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Chargers have moved out in front.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Chargers 7, Texans 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Top 50, top 50.
In motion, Hill.
Left wing 19. Back 60.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Willis.
He hits his target, Lockett. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Again, it's Willis to throw it.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
18 running, 18 big alert, big alert.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Willis.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 35.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to checking down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Isaiah Pacheco, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are once again back in front.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
taken from about the 12. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Now Wilson on first down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Wilson. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. Touchdown, L.A. Davante Adams, 45 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score. Chargers 14. Texans 10.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Esker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now Willis on 1st and 10. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, Willis. This complete to Lockett. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Look at 19 right. Check Matt. Cut 19 tight. 19 tight.
Willis looking to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, guys. 60 Bobcats. 18, Pioneers. Ready?
Here's Willis. Caught by Jones. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Go street. Panther 11. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. On the goal.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
18 Rebels. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Willis wants to pass it again. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. He's got daylight. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Hawk 70.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Come 19! Come 19! 19 tight! 19 tight! Check!
Willis looking to throw it. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 50, trap 50.
Here's Willis, 3rd and long.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Willis.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Come 19, come 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Willis
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Chargers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. They go play action with Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Squeeze, get in there. Go.
A handoff running left is ETN.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Play action. It's Wilson. Caught on the right side by Adams.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Texans are right back in this football game.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Lock it in motion right.
70 ranges.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Willis. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. A 3rd and 2. Here's Willis. Complete to Jones. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Slot man moves right.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd down. Willis looks to throw here.
Finding Knox there, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. Throw to Eskridge, complete on the out route.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
2nd down and 3.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Willis will look to pass again here.
Touchdown! Tyler Lockett, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Texans go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
So very late in the game here, but with that score, some light at the end of the tunnel.
There's still hope. Now they look at the score and say, hold on a second. This thing's not over yet. Let's keep battling.
There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
Willis will try and throw for this.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts as early as opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
ETN once more.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
In motion comes the tight end left.
ETN up the middle.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
A handoff for ETN.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's a give to ETN. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run, 1st level being the D-line, and linebacker 2nd level in the secondary, the 3rd. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion